Hey everybody, I wanted to show you how to use Google Jamboard while you're using Google Meet, and you can use it as a whiteboard to explain things to students. I'll do another video on Jamboard itself, but this is a great way while you're inside of Google Meet to use it. So you'll see here, my mouse is going down here to the bottom right-hand corner. If this white bar is not up on your computer, you can always bring your mouse down or click anywhere in the screen to make it pop up. Now I'm going to go to Present Now, and I'm going to do entire screen. When this pops up, what you want to do is click on the picture in the center so that it highlights with that blue around it and hit Share. Now, once I've done that, I'm now presenting my screen, and it tells me again, I'm presenting to everybody. Okay, great. You can hide this if you want. Okay. Now, what you can do is I would have Jamboard ready to go. So I would have it already up on my screen as one of my tabs. If you don't know where Jamboard is or what Jamboard is, if you look here, you're going to see that inside of the waffle or the grid, you have the option for Jamboard. So in mine, it's a little further down. I'm actually going to move this up. So if you watch, I'm just going to click and hold on to it, and I'm going to drag it up into my other apps. And it's not going the way I want it to, so that's okay. I might just need to keep dragging it, and that's fine. So I'm just going to keep dragging it up towards the things that I use most. Perfect. Now what I would do is I would click on Jamboard. Okay, so if I'm not already in it, you can just click and it will go. Okay. Now, what you can do is you can create jams where people can collaborate on things. So this is great for department PD or group PD also. But I've created a jam that's just called My Whiteboard, and I'm going to click in on it. And if you're needing to create one, you just go right down here to the bottom, hit New Jam. We can actually do this now. So I'm going to click New Jam, and it's going to take me here. And this is where I would create one. So right now it's just a white board, right? So I can click this and I can rename it whiteboard. If I'm creating it for the first time, I can click OK. Now, you can see that this is now a whiteboard, and I'm presenting this screen to my viewers. So I can use different tools that are over here in order to show them certain things. So I've got a pen option. Okay, and if you click and hold on to it, then you've got pen, you've got a marker, you've got a highlighter, and you've got a brush, and you have these different colors that you can use. Okay, so let's go ahead, we'll do red. Okay, and this is what a pen looks like. Okay, and right now I'm just using my mouse to do it. Here's what a marker looks like, sorry, a little bit thicker. Here's what a highlighter looks like. And here's what the brush stroke would look like. Okay, a little bit lighter. All right. Now, if I needed to erase anything, I can always click erase, and I just simply go to the part that I want to erase. So this is a very specific eraser. So it's going to go just to the parts. So I can just erase certain things. It's not one of those things where you can go all the way across and it'll erase everything. You actually have to do that. If you wanted to erase everything, you would simply clear the frame. Okay. Now, a couple of other options you have. Here's your select tool for just selecting things. You can add sticky notes in. Okay, so I could type this in. I can change the color. Once I do that, I hit save. And if I don't want to add another sticky note, I just hit cancel. Now this, I can make bigger. I can turn it. I can duplicate it, or I can delete it or edit it once I've done it. Okay, I'll go ahead and delete this one. You can add pictures in, or you can use a laser pointer to point at certain things, okay, and it'll go away. Now, what's really helpful, okay, is let's put this back on. I like marker just because it's a little bit thicker. We'll put it on black. All right, so background. You have options for backgrounds here. You can put dots in, okay. You can put lined paper. You can put graphing paper. You can also do it with a darker version of graphing paper, blue, or a black background. So for instance, on a black background, maybe I'm going to use white to make it pop just a little bit. If I'm doing a verb, I can just type it in. You can also, so right now I'm using my mouse, but I can also use a stylus pen if you have a Chromebook or a laptop that has a touchscreen. This is not my best stylus, so it's not doing it as well, but you can. I do have another one that's a little bit better. But you can see that while I'm in with the students, I can actually go through and I can highlight things in the lessons for them. So I can say, okay, this means to speak. Okay, this one means to, right? Oops. And if I mess up, then I can just erase what I've done. I can just do it like that. Okay. To speak, right? So you can use this as a whiteboard and you're presenting it to your students at the same time. So I just wanted to make sure that you knew that this was an option. If you needed another page, you can just create the frame right here. And then you can choose your background, clear the frame, whatever you need to do. Okay, hopefully that was helpful.